Bonjour à tout le monde. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's see. So there's nothing there. A bit of a spike on this one here, SPEC. 280 bounce, $3. Interesting. Okay. Nothing happening there. Nothing happening here. Mara below $25 again. News, no reaction. S&P flat-ish. Okay, cool. Back to ACON. Good morning, Sky. Nosotros, bonjour. Lincoln, good morning. Jay, good morning. Jay? Two J's. Mohammed, good morning. Alan, good morning, good morning. Yeah, let's see if someone responds to you, Alan. If not, then one of these evenings, like Tuesday evening, after the close, Wednesday evening, message me or something, and then we can so let me see actually. Let me take a look. I just want to see exactly what time that is scheduled for. Okay. Chaos. Oh, wow. Okay. LQR news. LQR. Good morning, virus and once and thrust. Happy birthday, good morning. Sahil, good morning. Gail, good morning. Alan, good morning. Good morning, all. ADTX had news. I don't see the news for LQR though, but CDIO also had some news. I mean, the one that we've liked this morning, Justin, good morning, Dave, good morning. The one that we've liked this morning so far, though, is ACON, right? So, nice rally, right? And then consolidation, and then a bit of a curl. So now we're failing at that supply zone there at $6.20. So that's going to be your next level to watch. If we can stay above 560 at the very least, then that thing still looks okay. Alrighty, if we can stay above the view up, that's fine. Um, right, so rally to supply, retested the view up, and then go again, hopefully. Alrighty, so we shall be watching ACON closely. Good morning, Eddie. Yes, thank you. Don't forget to smash it. Okay, some of these other names here still look a bit slow. A little bit slow. I do like what Bitcoin is doing this morning, though. Crypto is mostly green. Almost the entire crypto watch list is green there. So Bitcoin is still fighting for 45. 45. Ooh, Shannon is a new member? No, I think Shannon might just have let's go, Shannon. Come on. Shannon is officially a legend. A legend. Shannon, welcome to Legends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're in Discord though, right, Shannon? What's your Discord name? Because I don't think I don't think I know your Discord name. I don't think it's the same. Um, so like I said over the weekend, right? If I look at the daily chart for Bitcoin, because you could see a whole bunch of negative news articles coming out over the weekend. I think someone sent me one of them. You are Shannon, okay? Just upgrade it. Just give it a second, Shannon, and it will update on its own, and then you should see all the channels you're missing. It's gonna be a whole bunch. Um, you know, a whole bunch of negative news articles this weekend saying, "Oh my goodness, Bitcoin is in a bear flag, bear flag, bear flag, bear flag, bear flag." This is why you really cannot, I also saw a video, people complaining about bear flags. But like to me, what's the difference between this at the top and this at the bottom? What's the difference? I don't understand. Right? It makes no sense to me. This is why confirmation is really important. You can never run ahead and say, "Oh, I'm trying to predict this, and it's going to be a bear flag," because that was the exact same scenario over here. It looks like it's consolidating. It looks like it looks like a bit of distribution, but then all of a sudden we break out. Right. So the more important thing to me when we talk about all these patterns, right? The bear flag, the bull flag. Was the video on Facebook? No, it wasn't on Facebook. And it was sites like CNBC and Benzing, like like solid sites. But it really doesn't matter until confirmation comes through, right? So because I can look at this, like I can look at Bitcoin at $38,000, and I can say, "Oh my goodness, look at this! There's so much volatility. It's gonna break down. It's gonna break down. It's failing. It's failing." Yes, that's one thing, but the more important thing here is it holding the bottom? Like, is it holding the bottom of the range? Right, that will be your most important thing, right? So again, like I said, whether you're looking at the bull flag, a bear flag, a double bottom, a triple top, inverse head and shoulder, it doesn't matter what pattern you're looking for. It all comes down to support and resistance, the very basics, right? Support and resistance. Yes, this looks fancy and all, but where's the support? Where's the resistance? Yes, it's failing at resistance, but is it holding support? So if I look at this, right? So obviously Bitcoin broke above resistance right there. As soon as that thing broke and closed about that daily candle right there, Bitcoin was gone, right? Because we spent a few days failing right there and failing right there and failing right there and failing right there. All of a sudden we closed above, say bye bye. Right, so that's kind of the same thing we're looking at over here now, right? We've been sitting here for 2 weeks now, right? Up, down, up, down, up, down. We had that one massive green candle. We know how we feel about massive green candles, right? We don't trust them. Don't trust them. Massive green candle, very likely you get a massive red candle. So now it looks like we're fighting here again. So this brand new candle has about another 10 hours to go. 10 hours. KV, good morning. 10 hours to go to see where we close. So lots and lots of time. Alrighty, so again, like I said, we've been failing at the top, but then coming back to the bottom and holding the bottom. Fail at the top, hold the bottom, right? So fail at the top, come to the bottom, hold, go back to the top and fail, come back to the bottom and hold, go back to the top, right? So almost looks like a nice W. What does W stand for? Monies. So let's see if we can close up them. And if we do, cool. there's a lot of like talk of the ETFs coming and then whatnot. Actually, should have done this first. One second. uh, what else is on the list here that I want to look at? That one looks a bit weak. Weak sauce. Weak sauce all over the place. Okay. No. How much time do we have? Lots of time. Na. Just updating my streaming stuff. Any questions though? Any questions about BTC? So invited to naked short sell the news aligned with technicals. Providers to naked short sell the news. I see. I'm not understand what you mean. What you're trying to say. Naked where virus? Where naked? Let's go. Let's go visit. Um, do you guys remember AMAM? AMAM is one of those stocks we've talked about for a while, right? So not recently, but right. So AMAM is AMAM got bought out this morning for $28 cash. They're like, you want monies? Here we have monies for you, all cash, no stonk, straight violence, straight violence. La, 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 Friday. That's all. Okay, perfect. Straight violence. Anyway, so hopefully that kind of answers the questions for BTC, right? So whenever somebody says again, just because I got a few, messages this weekend that, oh my goodness, is BTC gonna crash? But I keep getting all this news that it's a bear flag. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alrighty. So as long as the base is holding, that's all that matters. Okay. So hopefully some good news here soon this week, and then hopefully this candle especially closes above that 45 or 44. I mean, anywhere above the 45 to the 45, the 44 to the 45s, that's completely okay. Alrighty. So and then obviously at the top of the range you're looking for like 45 5, right? So but for now it looks like it's trending in the right direction. What's the resistance for CDIO? I will take a look. Let's take a look ski. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's amazing. Juan is he lives in Syria. He's a member. He just said I'm back for a while in Discord. He lives in Syria, and then he was saying a few months ago, how he with the family had to hide in like bunkers and things like that. Then yeah, stuff like that. So and then he couldn't trade anymore, so he was pissed. But yeah, good to see that he's back though. Let me go back to ACON. Oh my goodness, ACON. Oh my goodness, look at that beauty. ACON says, let's go, Omega. Let's go, let's go. So again, like I said, ACON is definitely like the most promising name going into the open. It has to be our favorite name going into the open. Yeah, Israel, there he is. Hey yo, Juan. Good to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, so ACON is looking really good. Like Mohammed said in the chat, the previous high was closer to 681, right? So 681, 680, yeah, 681. So that would be your next main resistance. Anywhere around this range, though, between 870, 670 to 680 is resistance. So just be mindful. So you can always pay attention to the very, very highs, but you want to start paying attention to like where the candles start struggling at, anywhere around that price. I know. Anyways, so here we go. So $6.70, and we're backing off again, but this looks good. Precision, very nice, very very nice. Beauty. Mm-mm-mm. So Mohammed says 681. Nah, nah. I wish, yeah, you wish you bought at $3. I know, right? See, that's the thing with these names, though. You never know. It's a split name, so it has no news. So then you're paying attention to what are you paying attention to? You're just looking for consolidation. From Yuki, you only need to hide from. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Move to the US. You only need to hide from the government. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so that's your double top, right? Surprise, surprise, surprise. No, you have to be aware of the double tops. Alrighty. So now the question is, can we get a higher low, or can we just get a cup and handle? Right. Stay above $6.20. Curl back to 680. That would be nice. For ACON. Right. ACON does look at them. Oh my goodness, Josh. I tried to translate. I have no idea what that means. Um, yeah. So other than Acon, though, everything looks fishy, highly questionable, right? So if I look at this list, the first two are basically useless. They're just as useless as hmm, Mohammed's. Anyways, so the reason I say that is because the first two are getting bought out. When a stock is getting bought out and you're playing with it, you better be playing with it way below the buyout price, because when it gets there, it's just gonna stall and it's not gonna do anything. So upsides, meh, limited. AMAM, so HARP limited, AMAM limited, right? So ACON is the one that we're paying attention to for now, obviously. So that looks really good. Nice low floats and nice pre-market momentum. SPEC had news; it's had a rally, but it's not doing anything now. VINC, not really doing much. Bets has a lot of volume, but my goodness, one penny, one penny, one penny. That stuff is always interesting, you know. And then there's a whole bunch more that we will be looking at as the day goes on. But for now, Acon is obviously the star into the open. The star into the open. Speaking of Bitcoin, let me take a look at. So the S&P is also green this morning. I think what we mentioned over the weekend was, if the S&P can find a way to stay above Friday's low, so 46640, then we might be getting a bounce, right? So it almost looks like we are consolidating actually, right? So on the 4 hour time frame, so if we can stay above that 46640, and then maybe we get a bounce. Alrighty, so we're kind of testing the 9 EMA on the 4 hour here. It would be nice to break above 468.40, 468.50, and stay above that level, and then push back to the 470, because that would be your next main resistance. So for now, we need to find a way to hold the bottom. Alrighty, so ADTX is unhalted. I will take a look ski. Acon still consolidating there. Mera, just below 2025, holding the 200 EMA at 2470. So let's see if we can stay above that. This was another one that did okay this morning, but it's lost it all. So ADTX unhalted. So ADTX had some news this morning. The news has been spammed quite a few times in Discord. So if you need to take a look, it should be in there. If you watch the how to play pre-market videos, type in yes in the chat. If you've seen the video how to play pre-market stocks, type in yes in the chat. Let me know what you think. And if you haven't seen it yet, let me know why you haven't watched it. You better have a good excuse, like virus playing with snakes in the wilderness or something. You have Sky? Okay. Tuesday flat, Wednesday. My prediction: Wednesday entered. Trading with feelings. Oh my goodness. KIQ is going to break out soon. Well, I hope so. I hope so. I won't. Today, busy all weekend. Lee? Okay, sounds good. I've seen the video yesterday and made a pre. Look at that. Good job. Good job. Good job, Juan. Good job. So if you haven't seen the video yet, you should watch it. It's doing exactly what you said. Exactly, Juan. Exactly. You know, like to me, it's not about the stock. It's about what the price action is doing, and that's what I mentioned in that video, right? So too often we want to pay attention to the news, or we just want to FOMO, right? There's a very specific pattern that these pre-market names follow every morning. Same. Unless the news is outrageous, they follow the same pattern, right? So again, if you haven't seen the video on how to play pre-market, you should watch it because that's gonna help you. You know, and if you miss, like honestly, if you know that whole strategy will prevent you from FOMOing into some of these names as they're running. But if you miss the one that actually explodes every so often, that's way better than losing money by playing with the other 10 because it's one and like the chances of you missing something that explodes is 1 in 10. Hopefully that makes sense because it doesn't make sense when it comes out. Anyways, Johnny, what's your question? I need to get my glasses. I have no idea where they are. No idea. Okay, let me do that before we actually let me fix one of these things here. Booyah. Booyah. There goes ACON, guys. ACON came back down perfectly. Oh my goodness, perfection. Oh my goodness, perfection. Yeah, no, I uh la 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 la. Anyways, is it in the education channel? It is. Yes, it is. It's on YouTube's. It's in the education channel. It's in the Discord calls recap channel. In the world, own and very same companies coming into crypto algos will beat you every time. Got to be patient and breathe. Exactly, Josh. Good morning, Joe. Good morning. Good morning. So we're thinking Acon to 680. Well, Acon crushed it, right? So again, that kind of looks like a cup and handle. Well, weird. Maybe not so much. But anyways, kind of, right? So which is what you want, right? So retest double bottom 680, come back down a little bit, get some sellers out of the way, and then go back, right? So for now, though, it really hasn't closed the candles above 680. So it needs to break above 680 and close above 680 if it's going to give us more. For now, you need that thing to stay above the 9 and the 20. All right, you stay above the 9 and the 20. If we go below, then you have a problem. So I think we said earlier we needed to hold $6.20. Well, that level is slowly creeping up. So for now, let's focus on that 680 though. Mark is red. Can you just need to clean up my feed before we get to chaos. ADTX is pumping 15%. Well, kind of. I don't know if I can call that pumping, but you sold some at 670. Good job. Well played. Right, so nothing wrong with selling something at resistance. Resistance for AMPE. Let me take a look. AMPE. So AMP has done a good job holding 70. $1.70, that is, right? So almost it looks like a nice double bottom there. This morning we are looking to open at $2. $2. $2. Uh, hmm. $2. Your next resistance is $2.20. I'm just hesitant because there's a moving average in the way. Anyways, yeah. So every 10 cents, this thing has resistance. KVS, 210, 220. Alrighty, back to ACON. Smack that. All on the flow. Smack that. Give me some. Anyways, let me go get my glasses before things get. Alrighty. Okay. Two hours waiting on confirmation if I'm not working or not. Anyways, let's go, Bulldog. Good morning. Thank you for smashing the like. Why is Elon Musk spamming this morning? Like, Daddy, chill out, please and thank you. Stop the spamming. It's not important. The market's about to open. Please and thank you. Good morning, pizza. Hello, hello, hello. So again, Acon has done really well, guys. Perfect setup, right? Initial rally, cool. Divski consolidation, like we talked about this morning in Discord. It was holding $5 and then boom skis. $6 and then 680. So now it's gonna need to break above that 680 and hold 680 if it wants to go any higher. Alrighty, so for now, 680 is a double top, triple top, whatever you want to call it, solid resistance. So until we break above that level, you should expect dip skis. Alrighty. Some of the other names to look at this morning, again, like we talked about, the first two are buyouts, so those things are not going to go anywhere. All right. When a company is bought out, it goes to the price and it sits there. Unless something negative happens, there's no need for anybody to buy that thing above that price. There's no need for anybody to sell it way below that price because they know what the potential value is. So it sits there. Alrighty, so ADTX had some news this morning, a bit of a pump and a dump, right? So not much happening there. SPEC has been going sideways here, even though it's up 70%. It's been going sideways for the last little bit, playing with the 200 EMA. So VINC 40%, also going sideways. AMPE, not really doing much. It's a below $2 there. Yeah, so 220 resistance, double top. But yeah, and then a nice little demand zone in the 190s. That's crazy, pizza. I had fun and made 120. You did on those features. That's crazy. That's impressive. uh, that's funny, Mohammed. Yeah. So Peter is still waiting for the approval, Joe. Futures account funded approval. Futures. I was about to say, what's your favorite name going into the open? I think there's only one. I think there's only one name going into the open. Yeah, so that's Acon, unless something else shows up, which I don't quite see yet. I do not quite see yet. La 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 la. I'm just browsing here. I'm just browsing. Choo. Why do I have? So SNES has sad news. Does Nest like drop news every day of the week, or like what the hell is going on here? TIVC also had some news. TVIC Health announces launch of new and improved Clear Up 2.0. Cool. LQR. Okay. Corn. Corn. Uh, Unbelievable. So how much time do we have, Sky? So we have over 15 minutes left. I would make that decision like the 5 minutes before the market opens. Yeah. Peter needs extra time, Joe. They really need to confirm that, oh my goodness, like this dude really passed? No. What? You sure this has to be a different Peter? I don't think it's the same Peter. Anyways, yeah, no, LQR with a nice little rally. They're like, we expected this dude to blow up 100 accounts, This was the money. We were going into 2024 counting on Peter. So what loopholes can we make to make sure that he doesn't pass? Anyways, good job, Peter. Against all the odds, people from the village, all the villagers, Josh, fighting against Peter not to get funded in futures. He did it. Wow. Anyways, good morning, Bizzle. Don't forget to smash the like, guys, as we go into the open again. Happy Monday. Have the most amazing week already, please and thank you. Be safe. Ask for help if you need it, right? So, uh, already. Alrighty. So again, smash a like if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not a member yet and you want to come join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom there from Nightbots and come join us. Alrighty. Cool. So it looks like we're holding above the 20 for now on for ACON. A little bit of resistance there though, right? So like we've said, if we stay below $6.80, we know there's a problem, right? There you go. 38 degrees and freezing, and you to come to Canada. You want to know what the weather is, guys? So we have a lot of time. This is the worst week. Street vibes. Good morning. Weather. Okay. You guys want to see the weather? You want to see the weather? Okay. So I think this isn't the best. You want to see the weather, guys? You want to see the weather? Minus 20, minus 22, snow, minus 28, minus 33, minus 36. So next time you tell me that, like, no, this is Celsius. It's always in Celsius. This is Celsius. This is not this is not this is not Fahrenheit. It's the C. It says C, right? So yeah, it's not warm at all. It's freezing. So yeah, for Americans, there you go, -4. So when you're like so Peter, that's -4 for you. So when you say minus, it's like it's 36 and it's cold. I'm like, that would be an amazing winter. Like if we had a winter that was like only like that, amazing. Yeah, Celsius numbers. Your heart is always in Hawaii. Yes. Yep. Island yogi. You're trading from Hawaii next month. Don't hate me. Terrible trading hours though. Yeah, the hours. Because I think Eddie and Oksana live in Hawaii, so they're always awake and sleeping in like weird hours. Weird hours. Cool. What do we have on the scanner? Do we have? Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect. It ruined your day, Costa Rica. Yeah. Yep. 35. Yeah. 17 to 35. Yep. 10 years since you've been. How the hell has it been 10 years, Joe? You're from like the from from the beautiful islands. How does it take you that long to go back? Yeah, frostbite weather. Yeah, it is. It's gonna move. Well, it's trying to. It's trying to until we get that curl back above the nine and the chrono. Just be careful. Sahil. 10 years, my goodness. He's not allowed back. He did some things, He wasn't. He did not leave on purpose. He was kicked out. Like, please, we don't want to see you. Your ban will last 15 years. Twilio founder Jeff Lawson will immediately step down as CEO and board member. Interesting. Why did he? Was he kicked out because of what Joe did as well? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Like, do people leave when the house is cold? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, nothing changes. Like, the weather gets worse. Like, -40, -50. Nothing changes though. Nothing changes. I think when like we hear stories of like you guys in the states like having a little bit of snow or like cold, and then you're like snow day, everybody stay home, no go to school. Nope, nothing like that. I always regret. I was always so pissed, like going to school and like knowing that other kids in other countries would have like on a day like today when there's snow all over the place, other people would have holidays. Canada, nope. Life goes on. Uh, yeah. Uh, I was no longer welcome. Thank you. My goodness. No wonder you guys are here. Unbelievable. Whole bunch of weirdos. Hmm. Anyways, um, let me take a look at these names here going into the open. No, 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 no. Cool. Again, so I just want to look at these. See if we have anything here into the open. Nothing, right? So spec still looks okay though because it's kind of holding a demand zone and the 200 above $2.80, but the volume just isn't there. VINC, nothing. ACON is the only one that's giving us some hope, up and down, so that's good. We're so close to the open now for ACON, so just be mindful. You're going back to bed. Let's go, Sky. You made monies and you're going back to bed. Good job. Good job. See you when you wake up. Criminals. Criminals, guys. Criminals. But again, ACON has had a really nice rally, right? It's had a really nice rally enough for Sky to make monies from $5 to almost $7. That's enough to go back to bed. So, Sky, good job. See you later. Other than that, so Bitcoin is still sitting almost at 40, yeah, at 45. So that's good. So we shall see. We shall see. SNGX, let me take a look. Ski. SNGX. This one needs a bit more volume, doesn't it? So, um, you have a nice little double bottom between like 86 to 87. So, 86 to 87 ish. A bit of support. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah, this is one of those names. Acon is behaving. Good morning, focus. We have 9 minutes to go. We're so close to the open and we're sitting at resistance almost with Acon. You really don't know which direction it goes, right? We could easily pop at the open or we could sell off at the open. It's one of those setups, right? Just because again it was so close to resistance, it could either break out or sell off. Um, so just be careful. You're gonna have to make a decision whether you take profits like Sky did at the open. But if you're gonna buy this thing at the open, you're playing with. You should be very careful. The winds, that's very windy. Very windy. Young Jeezy. For Friday, are you in those calls already, Adam, or you're looking to buy those calls? If you're looking to buy Mara calls, Just be Mara always does this weird thing when it sells off at the open or something. Something always weird always happens. So if you're not in those calls, looking to buy, Joe, looking to buy a gap up might not be it. Come make music. Anyways, you're not in yet. Yeah. So Mara is obviously going to gap up this morning because Bitcoin is looking green. Um, because Bitcoin is green. Kind of selling off into the open though, so that's interesting. But still, like I would want to see some type of consolidation at the open before you make that decision. Because just the fact that Mara's gapping up might make those calls. Um, just the spread might not be what you want it to be. So just be patient with it at the open. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, those calls will be exactly is completely. I'm not telling you otherwise. Is lying. La, la, la. Depends on. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, just be patient with those things at the open. You are Curl. Where are you flying to? You're missing another day of trading due to work. Where are you flying to? Do the right thing. Yeah, bounce, and go boom skis. Uh, with that, forgot they're launching another rockets. Oh, you live by rocket scale? Wow. Okay. Huh. Is it safe? Is it safe to live around rockets? As well, maybe a pullback. Exactly, virus. Exactly. Exactly. It's so easy to get screwed when you buy something at the open. I love when make it fun. Yes. 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 So, let me know again. Keep those questions coming. If you have anything you need, you like if you're in a position and you need help, into the open, please ask. Alrighty, please ask before the market opens. Please and thank you. Good morning, Pepe. Position is another paper trade. Peter, you almost need to. My goodness. See, I almost would have opened a second account, Peter, and just do it. You know, open another one and just do it. Because you're crushing with. You almost seem to have like a rhythm going now. You're feeling the vibes, feeling the rhythm, feel the vibes. Have you guys seen the what's that movie called again? Somebody has to know. Uh, the Jamaicans that came to Canada to do the to do the bobsledding. Jamaica, yeah, Cool Runnings. There it is, Cool Runnings. Yeah, Cool Runnings. Yes. That was a good movie. For almost 10 years. I just moved back to the Big Island 6 months ago. Had to bring back the kids, Eddie. Yeah, yes. Cool Runnings. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibes. Peter is feeling the rhythm. See, isn't it amazing that you guys all know that movie? That's another movie that I've seen. Wow, I've actually watched that movie twice because it's fun. Osaka, yeah, man, yeah, man. Just before the open, at least so I can be safe. I need to get in 6:38. I mean, we will see, Sahil. The movie is a classic. Yes, it is. Classic movie. Classic movie. Anyways, yeah. Come on, open the markets, please. Open the markets. I need a lucky egg like him. Yeah, you need a lucky egg. Good morning, Troy. Hey, bobsleds, bobsled runnings. I mean, today with the weather like this, yeah, we need, we can bobsleds. Usually, there's a warning, extreme cold warning. Isn't it funny when they like say sunny, sunny but high or minus? It's like, do me a favor, please. Get that rubbish out of here. So the sun doesn't matter. All it does. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, 3 minutes before the market opens. So smash a like if you haven't already, please and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbots and come join us. Alrighty. Nowhere like Hawaii. John Candy. That was a good movie. Yeah, man. Good morning, Dan. Welcome, Dan. Yeah, man. I was about to say something from the movie, but I couldn't remember. So I was about to say, Dan, welcome. Anyways, Happy New Year, Olu. Oh my goodness, Happy New Year. Yeah, tough resistance. Yeah, especially at the open here. So we need some ACON violence, guys. ACON violence. We don't need it locked up, We need to say, oh, smack that. Resistance. Resistance. Come on. Open the markets, 2 minutes. It's 580 for an entry. Yeah, might sell off at the open. Yeah, I do like what it's doing though. Like it almost seems like it's consolidating above $6.30. So we might actually hold that and go boom skis. It's holding really well and it's testing 650 now. So that's not looking too bad if we can stay above $6.30. Again, just a quick recap as we approach the open here. So again, list of pre-market gainers. The first two are buyouts. HARP has been bought out. AMAM has been bought out at $28. So I don't really expect anything from those two, right? Because there's no reason for you to be buying stuff when it's at the buyout price or selling stuff when it's there already, anyways. So ACON, split name, low float, momentum. So that's the top name going into the open. SPEC, meh, right? They had news this morning, but the stock really isn't performing. So is VINC and the other ones not really performing. So we're gonna have to wait till the open and then see what's happening there. And overall, so Bitcoin has done really well this morning, right? So as you can see, we've been holding that bottom range, right, at 42, 42, 42, 42, 42. We've also really struggled at 44 to 45. So now we're sitting at 45. BTC looks nice. So you have these Bitcoin names looking to gap up this morning, like the Mara and the Riots, CLSK, all of that stuff, right? So a lot of speculation that the Bitcoin that the ETFs are coming this week. So that would be amazing, right? So I'm just hoping that candle closes above in 9 hours and 30 minutes. I'm hoping this daily candle closes above that stupid resistance, right? So it's your anthem. It is. To our roast in the futures channel. I was hiding, Dan. I was hiding. I came in and then I saw roasting. I was like, not on a fateful Sunday, please. There goes Mara. Mara dropped hard to 24.50 and then exploded to $25. So the market is open, and here's the violence and some of these names. We have permission. You mean like the smack that song, the smack or the thrust song? Yeah, smack that. So VI is nothing. Nothing happening here for spec. All sell-offs, guys. ADTX nothing. Mara is actually holding 24.50, which is nice. Acon still sideways. Dance song. Oh, hallelujah. Oh. I see. I missed that comment. Okay. Only up 20% on Acon. Okay, nice. Hallelujah. And just do Dan. Yes. Okay, sounds good. I will. But then but then it's gonna be copyright music, because because I don't know if I permission, you know. Yeah, Mara hit that initial dump and then back to 25. Again, Bitcoin is also holding nicely above 45 though, so Mara has permission to cause violence. Yeah, exactly. I would get a copyright strike. YouTube would say, "Excuse me, this is dance music." So don't think you can just because you know just because you like the song doesn't mean you can just play it. Yes, exactly, exactly, Josh. So let me go back to Acon. I do like how Acon is staying above $6.20 and 6.30. So for now, we need to break out though. Not quite done that yet. Straight from the house. Exactly. It's straight from the kitchen, you know. It hasn't. I know. Well, Dan, the last time this happened, you know, it was big trouble. Big trouble. We couldn't stream for 3 days because apparently someone reported us. But then YouTube said, thrust them. YouTube probably put them in trouble though. They probably got in trouble. And ruined. I know, Joe. I know. Good morning, Janny. What the risk? Well, it's getting smacked from resistance. So we broke down. Obviously, a lot of supply right there. So that is sidewaysness. It's not a breakout. He was salty. He was salty. And the whole thing too was like a big misunderstanding. Anyways, whatever. Um, it looks like VINC is trying to bounce off a demand zone off a double bottom, so that's good. VINC double bottom resistance though at 172, so we need to clear that. Mara still holding $25, so that's nice. Mara seems to have a lot of resistance though at 25.20. 25.20 resistance on the left hand side, all pre market, right? Resistance. 25.20, 25.30 resistance for Mara. So if we can sell off and get a higher low, that would be good for continuation. Acon is falling down like a tomato. For now, though, let's see if we can maybe find a way to stay above $5.70 for Acon. Acons. Let me do these levels really quickly for Acon. All on the flow. Because I think initially we had $5 for Acon, right? And so now you're kind of looking at this level there. And then obviously we have that massive resistance at the tippity tops, right? So you do need to see consolidation though, right? If it's not consolidating yet, and then just be careful. As much as Acon is fun in pre-market, when the market opens, things change. Alrighty, so alrighty. A life. Anyways. Oh, Acon is halted, guys. Acon is halted down. Acon is halted down. Oh my days. This is why when the market opens, if you're not sure, please sit on your hands. Expect sell-offs at the open, right? Expect sell-offs at the open. Be safe. Monday morning, don't just FOMO into stuff, please and thank you. If you do, please have a stop loss. Alrighty. So we liked it because it was staying above $6.30, 6.20, right? That thing broke below 6.20 all the way up there, right? So your stop loss would have executed 2 minutes before the halt. The vibes really ended. The vibes ended really quick. So yeah. So for now we watch, right? If we can get an on halt continuation all the way down and then a bounce, that would be good. That's the thing too with these names is is spec. Yeah, spec is bouncing. Spec is bouncing. Inspector gadgets. Resistance at $3. Lion. The bid is at $5. Okay. Sell off. Oh yeah, exactly, Eddie, exactly. So there goes a spec. The really nice push actually. With a really nice push. Where's that coming from though? That's coming from a sell off, right? Sell off, a little bit of consolidation in the demand zone, and then a bounce. And there goes new highs of the day. You saw that 290? That's not a bad scalp though, Eric, is it? That's not a bad scalp at all, right? So you're only 10 cents away from that thing, so that's not bad. So again, Spec was the third name on the list, while the second name on the list, like if you take away the buyout stocks, because those two don't really count, right? So Spec and then VI, and C. Those were the other two. So yeah, $3 resistance there, Eric. Alrighty. Even though it's broken out, it's not quite held yet, so still resistance. VI and C, nothing happening there yet. Mera failed at that resistance we talked about, right? So history does not repeat, but it rhymes, right? So Mera has been failing at this level all pre-market. So then you obviously want to pay attention because that thing is going back to the bottom again. It's to Z bottoms. Spec is fighting. Choo choo choo. Without news like spec, yeah, and that's what I was gonna say about ACON, right? So when stuff like ACON doesn't have news, you want to make sure that you're fully reliant on the technicals and you follow the technicals. Otherwise, you could easily be screwed. Nearly every candle, Dan, Josh. Okay. Every candle, Mara. Yeah, I think that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be. Very interesting to watch, especially with like the ETFs coming soon, Josh. I think that's going to be very interesting, like how closely they follow each other. Yep. Cool. There goes a retest of $3 for spec. 306, 309, 310. New highs of the day, 314. That thing is so volatile. My goodness, like you can just up and down so quickly. Going near $4. Acon is halted down. So, Gail, where's $4 coming from? Where's $4 coming from? I think yeah, you have a one-on-one today, right, Gail? Like the gifted one-on-one from Josh. Yes. Yes. Rally potential. Wedbush sees a 1.8% rally. What's 1.8% though? What's 1.8%? Later. Hope I. Okay, cool. It's pushing. Oh, 1800%. Okay, I see. Nvidia. That thing is a damn monster. There goes Acon, guys. Not Acon. There goes Mera. Mera is sitting at new lows of the day, right? This is why you want to give things time to consolidate, right? So the initial rally, the initial rally is at the open. You want to be very careful, right? Be very careful, please, because if you forward Mera at the open, congratulations. With the Audible, it does. No, that's cool. Yeah, there goes. My goodness, Nvidia. Wow, 506, 506. That's very impressive. Anyways, back to spec. $3.15, new highs of the day. 315. I think if we let me see here. So there's a list of names. There's a list of names with analyst price targets, like the stocks with the most buys going into 2024. I think I posted that list in Discord, but I don't remember the. Okay, so Amazon. Yeah, so Amazon was number one, right? So Amazon, Facebook. So Amazon has 68 buy ratings on Wall Street for 2024. So recommended buys. Amazon is number one. Facebook is number two with 66 buys. Microsoft is number three. Nvidia is number four with 59. So yeah, all these big boys with a lot of buy ratings. A lot of buy ratings. But Amazon is the number one buy stock going to 2024, according to the analyst. Yeah. Yep. Nvidia had a nice dip though, right? So from 500 all the way back down to like 470 something, and then boom skis. It was almost time to buy calls. Yep. Nvidia new highs. ACON is still halted, guys. It's been locked up. I'm locked up. Oh, let me out. Oh, it's been locked up. Yep. We should have known, honestly. With a name like this, we should have known. Should have known. Hmm. Should have known. Should have known. Oh, thank you very much. This is the list. Never mind. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you. Yeah. So stocks with the most buy ratings for 2024. Nvidia is obviously one of them, and it's showing you why, right? So let me look at Amazon though. Amazon, Amazon obviously looks good too. Amazon looks good. La 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 la. Amazon came back for a perfect retest, honestly, right? You remember that the conversation we've had multiple times of like when something breaks out, where do you think it's gonna come back to, guys? When something breaks above resistance like this, where does it have to come back to? Well, right there. So whether it's a penny stock or it's a large cap stock, they're all doing the exact same thing, right? Amazon broke out. Amazon had to come back and retest the breakout. Now it's going back up, right? So Amazon looks nice, right? Amazon looks nice. My goodness, that's a long haul for ACON. Wow, wow, wow. That thing really has been locked up. Sheesh. Sheesh. La 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 la. La 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 la. Amazons. I wonder what price Amazon will be in like 10 years, you know? Good morning, Crystal. Ayo. ACON is unlocked up, guys. It's been unsalted. So, I mean, we're getting pretty damn close to that 520 level again. ACON unlocked up. It's been let out, but it's still selling off though. So no consolidation yet. We are approaching that $5 level. Question is, will we stay above it though? Will we stay above that level? Will we stay above that level here? Uh, uh, la 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 la. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Yeah, spec is fighting a lot of resistance. Yeah, a lot of resistance at $3. Lots of resistance. Question for you guys in the turn it up. Oh, you mean the you're in at 505? Oh, like for ACON? Let's go. Yeah, five is nice. I like that $5 range. If we can consolidate and double bottom for ACON, I would like that. Just kind of watching for now just to see what happens with these candles because it still looks a bit fishy, you know. And here goes a retest of $5 again, right? So kind of watching for now. Let's see though. Let me see here. La, la, la. I might need to re-edit that actually. La, la, la. La, 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 la. Give us a love. La, 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 la. Actually, let's get rid of that. That thing is not really consolidating, is it? No. No, 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 no. Yeah, there you go. So I would wait for a bit of consolidation there, right? So we might have that level because we wanted to come back down and retest, but it's always important to wait for that consolidation. Alrighty, you always have to wait for that consolidation. Wait. It's selling off, isn't it? Right. So when you get to that level, you have to make sure that it's actually consolidating because if it's not, it's just going to sell off. Right. So we got to that 5 to 490 level we were looking for, but then look at the size of the candle. Like if I'm watching something, cheating. Yeah, if I'm watching something and it's getting there, but it's selling off way too quickly, you want to wait. Right. Sell pressure is important. Alrighty. Ready. Let's see. Cheating. I know, right? It's called cheating. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, it's holding nothing. So if it's not holding and you look at the size of the candles and it's selling off, you want to be a little bit hesitant, right? So yes, levels, we have to watch levels because you always have expectations, right? If I'm looking at the stock, I'm like, okay, you know what? What level do I think I would want, right? I think I would want this level. But now it's up to me to look at this and say, okay, you know what? We're getting to this level. I see too much selling pressure. Let me give this a second. Let me give this a second to see if it consolidates. Right. So there's levels, but there's also like your judgment, right? So always have to combine the two. So let's see if we can kind of find a way to hold. Ready? So we hit what, 470, 470. Took a 10%. Have been referring to. This is exactly, Josh. Exactly. Exactly. So and honestly, this is this. So what I still like about this one for now, though, is that this is the first sell-off we've had today. It's not like we've had a bounce and then we sold off. No, this is like continuation on the way down. Alrighty, so just continuation on the way down. So still kind of like it for now. Spec is oh my goodness, Spec is gonna squeeze that dude Mohammed. Anyway, so Spec hit a high of $3.22. Right, a higher low off the 200. Nice little pivot actually. ACON is back above $5. Right, so let's see. Now that we've hit that bottom, we're not allowed to go below. Right. So if you play with this thing at any point, you're not allowed to go below that 470 level. Otherwise, you're just kind of playing with violence. So once we get that bounce, that's what we're looking for. Now you don't go below. Crypto, let's go. 9 months. Let's go. Good morning, Crypto Surfer. 9 months of violence. 9 months of violence. Mera, okay. Yeah. 56%. SLDB. Okay, fire. Yeah. So let's see. See if we get a double bottom or a higher low. My goodness, ACON is super weak. Super weak. Na, 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 ACON. Either we get a higher low, a double bottom, and there we go. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna need to. It's gonna need to. If not, meh. Meh. It's going up nicely, Lion. Na, na. 240. $2.40. What do we have in the 80? Okay. 480. Okay, you got enough 480? Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can stay above that level. Focus. I'm ready. Good morning, Richard. Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Pray goes to zero. These don't deserve nice things. No, for now it's kind of holding. So yeah, we need that higher low. Spec has gone back down, so it almost looks like a double top. Mara is still selling off to. Oh my goodness, Mara! Look at that thing. Ooh wee. Oh my goodness, look at Mara. Sheesh. Mara is falling harder than Oh my goodness. My goodness, look at VINC. Everything is going to the abyss. What happening, guys? What happening? Nah. Yeah, no, it looks like we're kind of holding for now for ACON. Come on, ACON. Bounce. ACON. So again, see, this is safer though, isn't it? Like waiting for that consolidation, right? Waiting for a bit of consolidation, right? Waiting for a bit of consolidation. Yes, we can have levels, but we also need to wait for confirmation of no more crashing. No more crashing. No more crashing. Alrighty? So now, like we said, once we create that bottom and we see signs of going back up, you know exactly what you're not allowed to go below, right? We're not allowed to go below 470 again. Simple. Not simple, but right. Uh, Peter cheats a lot. Peter cheats a lot, you know? There we go. Beautiful. Here we go. Come on. So now Alrighty. Cheating, 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 cheating. All right, Joe. Okay, sounds good. Peter was cheating. Peter always cheats. 513. So now either again we start getting higher lows for ACON, or we just go boom skis. Let's give us higher lows. 2270. So Dan, I think that was Adam. I think it was Adam. Adam, hopefully you didn't buy those calls at the open, right? That this is what we mean by don't buy stuff at the open, please, because you really never know what's gonna happen, right? Wait for some type of level. Wait for levels, right? Wait for levels. That thing double topped at the open, right? Triple top actually, Mera, right there, 2520. Oh my goodness, blood, right? Blood. Acon said, you know what, guys, right? So now we need to again stay above that 470 level, or just be done with, right? So either double bottom or it's done skis. My goodness, everything just looks weird this morning. What is going on today? This has been happening since last week. I think it's that whole first month. Like the first month of the year is usually rubbish. First month of the year, always stupid, annoying. Look at this. Look at this chart, right? I know it's the S&P index, but this kind of shows, kind of like it's everything. Look at Acon. Acon said, "Yeah, guys, right? So importance of having those stop losses, right? You know what not to go below. So Acon, meh, to the bridge. Unless that candle magically, but yeah, to the bridge. My goodness, these things are annoying. The chart, the average, yeah, the average. Crypto general explains my thinking on the catalyst to come. Josh, yeah, that was really good. So if you have any questions about crypto, go back over the weekend and read Josh's message. At what point do we more levels? Honestly, at this point, you leave it alone until it decides to give you a double bottom or consolidates for quite some time. When something is giving you new lows of the day like this, you want to leave it alone until it decides to give you like some solid levels. Now that it's below the 9, below the 200, below the 20, below the kernel, below all the support, you want to be very careful. Be very careful. Calls is the generate jump. Everything rockets. Yeah, we need curly curls. Yeah, we're not really getting proper curls. Proper curls. Honestly, like as time goes on, I'm leaning towards more like double bottom. Especially this month, I think I'm leaning towards more so like looking for double bottoms, like double bottoms, second candle bounces, is what I'm starting to like almost like this, right? Like a double bottom and then a bounce, a bit of a bounce. Look at this one. Look at VINC. That thing just sold off. From the open, no signs of hope. Zero. Zero. At least SPEC has been trying, actually. Mara is still falling like a tomato, right? So, still falling like a tomato. Mara is about to go below 22. $23. So like so line like the first candle is almost like the retest of the previous level, right? Um, and then the second candle is to confirm that we are actually holding that level line. Look at Mara. Mara just hit new lows of the day, guys. So this is what I'm trying. Like what I'm trying to say is, so for example, for this one lion is, I know that this is the double bottom right there, right? Right there, that's the double bottom on the first test. The first candle is to test it. If I notice that the first candle is already breaking below that level, anyways, no, thank you. No, thank you. Right? If the first candle is already breaking below, then it's no good. Go right. So, but if it's holding, then now I want to look for the second candle as confirmation. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Na 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 na. So and this is exactly what I'm saying to you, right, Ham? If you're buying that first candle, I think you just bought at 505 because you wanted to buy 505, not because you waited for the candle to consolidate. When you're getting to a double bottom, Ham, you have to wait for consolidation. It's the second candle. I've said this multiple times, right? It's the second candle you're looking for because the first candle will screw you. Alrighty? Yeah. So the first candle, if you're buying 505 and the first candle is going from 510, 505, $5, 490, 480, and you're buying 505, that first candle is still dropping. You have to make sure that the first candle closes and it's holding above a level you like. Right? You're not just buying it because it's at the level, right? Again, like I said, having levels is one thing. Watching what the price action is doing is another thing. Yeah. Alrighty, so ACON, let's see if we can stay above 450 now. On Harry, okay. On might be like the next buyout target. I don't know. Not to put a stop loss at the same time. Yeah, that would be a good. But again, waiting for confirmation. When you buy something, wait for that first candle to close. Wait for that first candle to close. Alrighty. Nexi, okay, yeah, because again, look at this one, right? So I might look at this and say, okay, I think there's a double bottom. I think there's a double bottom. I think there's a double bottom at 470 because we wanted to stay above 470, right? Look at that little gray line at the bottom, right? But then look at the first candle, guys. This is why I keep saying the first candle is your confirmation, right? So here's my double bottom right there. This is my double bottom. That is my double bottom right there, right? That first bottom is my, then we go up. Now we're coming down and I'm like, oh, but Blaze said 470, 470, 470, 470. I'm watching the first candle. Look at what's happening. 470, that first candle goes all the way to $4.40. The first candle gave me nothing. Nothing at all, right? That's why I want to wait for that first candle to close because then you have some type of confirmation. If not, you get screwed. If you had an order ready to go at 470, first candle never closed above 470, so it's not a double bottom. It's hope. Exactly, pizza. It's lower lows, right? So you're hoping that it finds a base above that double bottom and gives you a higher high or a higher low or something, and then go from there. No, no, no. Yeah, so Juan, once you go green, so if you're in at $5 and we push to 514 like that, once you go green, you don't want to go red, right? So put the stop loss really, really tight. Amazon looks good. Funny enough, we have Amazon on here still. Amazon looks good. Amazon is the top the top rated stock on Wall Street for with buy ratings, right? Amazon looks nice. Amazon looks really nice. So yeah, it's done well. Done really, really well. Nah, someone sent me a video over the weekend. I watched the video, but then I never responded. But then today I remember. So someone sent me a video. Um, let's see. Someone sent me a video. It was one of those videos. I think it might have been a video from like I don't know from was it Dave Ramsey or something? Or one of these people. But people have sent me quite a few of these videos now that I think about it. Someone sent me another video a while ago. But it's so one of those videos that I don't remember what the exact price was. It's one of these real estate guys. If you invest $300 a month into one of these ETFs, like the S&P, and it compounds. I see. I never did the math though, so I'm not sure if I can verify this. But so 10% a year with one of these ETFs, $300 a month, and maybe this was a story they were telling their 18-year-old son or something. I don't remember the details of the story. I'll pull up Nexi. But if you do that over 10 years, over 10 was it 10 years? When you retire or something like that, it's something $1 million or something. Um, so I need to do the math now because I'm sure they're watching. Anyways, yeah, Nexi looks good. Nexi is above $8. You crow. Nexi looks good. Well, again, like Nexi, we knew Nexi had this potential. It just took forever to do it, Mohammed. Forever, forever. Nexi's finally gone though, right? So my question for you guys in the chat though, I think again, I think that's a good thing to dollar cost average into these names, right? So my question for you guys though is, would you do that with the S&P, or would you pick a specific stock? And if you would, which stock would you pick instead of an ETF? Okay, cool. I like that. Um, Let me know in the chat, right? Would you do some took some mango? You remember that, Dan? Oh my goodness. Mango. Yeah, these large cap names look good. Okay. Um, the power of compounding, exactly. 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 Oh, interesting. Interesting. You would do the S&P? Don't say you're short. Okay. Only one response, guys. Only one. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Anyway, so it looks like Mara is kind of bouncing off a demand zone there. 2270, Joe. 2270. For over a year now. 113. Beautiful. See, that's the beauty of compounding. Amazon, Amazons, and then NVDA. Next events. A beauty. Wow, all-time highs, guys. All-time highs for Nvidia. All-time highs. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I've done it for USA with over 25 years. Wow, wow, wow. Josh, see, that's the beauty of compounding. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Some BA calls. Yes, for some reason, BA had a lot of interest over the weekend, Dan. I think again the I think it had to do with the news that came out over the weekend with the defense contract. Even though it's red this morning, BA seems to have a lot of issues though. But yeah, also they had negative news because of the grounded stuff, right? I think Josh talked about it. Pablo talked about it. So I think initially it had the the contract stuff, and then the grounded stuff. The max, yeah, had a glitch. Yeah, grounded. Isn't that a nice double bottom there for spec? Hmm. It's actually done a good job, but then it goes all the way up and then it goes all the way down really quickly. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that thing dump now, right? So lots and lots of resistance at 320 for spec. Triple up, straight back to the 200. Good morning, Anne Marie. Good morning. Good morning. Someone tried to roll the window down mid-flight. I saw the video. Oh my goodness, that's wild. Yeah, I think Peter sent it to me. That's crazy. Scary. Anyways, there goes Nexi, guys. Nexi's just on fire. You would have blown out that thing in a heartbeat. Yeah. We. Na, 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 na. I see. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, perfect. I'm surprised that next year hasn't given us a halt yet. A halt yet. Na 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 na. Yeah. CDIO is bouncing. Yeah. Okay. CDIO. Vance does the money. RSI divergence. Vance does a lot. But I think it's important. Yeah. Saying good morning. Good morning. Yeah. 20% and looking good. ARDX, Daniel. Okay. Yeah. Yes. 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 No. Let's True, true, true. That's a nice fat red candle. 8%. Wow, that's a nice red candle. A nice red candle, Dan. So that thing was. You know what's crazy though to me? You know what's crazy, Dan, is you know how we say like bad news or good news always comes at the perfect time? It's like, yeah, well, that thing was clearly at resistance in a supply zone. And it was stalling there for a whole week. Right? Look at that. That thing was stalling already. And it was T-Rexing. And then Boomski's bad news. Isn't it funny how that happens? Like good news comes at a perfect double bottom, bad news comes at resistance. Did somebody know that? Somebody knew that. Anyways, crazy, crazy, crazy. It's like, yeah, we're crashing at the perfect time though. You shouldn't be that thing that yeah. So I bet you someone was holding puts already, and then bad news came at the perfect time. But it's not just because. Look at this damn thing. That thing was riding the nine EMA on the daily all the way up from 176 all the way up to 270. No resistance, and then we broke below the blue line. Hoots, and then bad news came through. You're drawing. We need on the chart again. Well, well, it's rigged. Yeah, rigged. Anyways, Nexi, not too bad. Yeah, ACON has been a disappointment, right? So a disappointment. That double bottom failed, and then nothing else. And now it's been riding everything else to the downside. Huh? Interesting. Okay, cool. A disappointment. Mera has bounced nicely off the demand zone there, back above the nine. Back above the nine. La, la, la. Of course, it's rigged. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But the signs all over the place though. Like it's not rigged with yeah, that's the fun part. Yeah, like it's you can see it coming. Uh, if you're buying BA as it's trending down, like if you're going long, what the hell are you buying? Like if you bought BA on the way down like this, what are you buying, right? So it's selling off already. And then bad news. Mm, hmm, mm, nah. Spec is dropping. Yeah, that thing just could not break out lion. You know, Blizzard activated. Why is the weather like terrible everywhere today this week? Like why is the weather so rubbish all over the place? Puts have a lose us. No, today puts have a win us. Well, it depends what you're holding. Depends what you're holding. Depends. Na, 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 na. Yeah. Puts. Choo, choo, choo. Mm, na. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Sunny all week. Wow. Well, Hawaii maybe. AMD calls for Winas. 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 In the south today. Yeah. Yeah. No, the weather for sure changed. Mara is really bouncing there, Joe. Ooh wee. So you officially staying home, Joe? Yeah. Na, na, na. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Nashville. Wow, you guys are getting blizzards today too, Dan. Ooh, we can revel in the bad weather together. You know. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, that's amazing, Rob. Wow, wow, wow. Hmm. Okay. 3450. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Ski. So TNA. On the 30-minute maybe. Let me take a look. Come on, look. Mm. La 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 la. What's my opinion on GNS? It's curling off. Is it going to? Okay, I'll take a look. GNS. Do, 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 do. La, 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 la. GNS. Uh, la, 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 la. Next he's selling off a little bit there too. Nah, ZCAR unhalted. Thank you. ZCAR. Wasn't UCAR was the other one too that no, just cold. Okay, cold. Yeah, yeah. ZCAR looks nice actually. That was a nice sell off at the open. A nice sell off at the open. CLRB. CLRB. Yeah, looks nice. Looks very nice. That was actually a nice double bottom, Mohammed, off the 200. The 200 and the 50, $3.18, and then a breakout. That's done well. It's a bit fishy all the way out there now, though. Mm, 458. I could explain the some of the pressure. Okay, that makes sense. 458. Okay. Yeah. It almost looks like it's finding a base at 445 ish, 445 to 440, Yogi. But the selling pressure is still there, though. It's still clearly trending down. So that's a problem. SPEC selling off. Nexi with an aggressive bounce in that candle. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, if they can get above 450, so break above 450, and then yeah, you have more room to the upside. La, 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 la. Yeah, 11 on Saturday. Wow, a lot of snow. A lot of snow. Yeah. La, 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 la. Product of Canada. Product of Canada. Japanese. I mean, Canada is well diversified, though. Like all type of just people from different places. Yeah, CLBR is failing at 450 for now. So until that breaks, it's yeah, and then ACON again. Like ACON looks like it's consolidating here for yeah, like 445. So that's good. This might be the first time that it actually crosses the 9 and the kernel and stays above it. Might be the first time. Let's see. Let's see. 216s, 216s. Okay, $4 calls. Okay. So this candle needs to close above what, 455. It looks like it's going to. $4.55. Okay. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Retesting 455 again. Nexi is just a monster, honestly. Nexi is back to $9. I feel like we should just scalp Nexi, CDIO. Yeah, red to green, CDIO, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, that's not it. La, 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 la. Oh, you mean like nice little 10% push. Huh. Okay. There you go. So, like I said, when we do these watch list things over the weekend, I think CDIO and the other one, UCAR, those were the only two non-penny stock name, non-like launch cap names. So pretty easy to track, right? So yeah, so CDIO should be on your watch list. It was on the watch list over the weekend. So I like that Dipski to $2. Why? Because it's retesting after a massive push, retesting the kernel and the 20. right? It's a retest, almost the 50 as well, almost the 200. So retesting all the moving averages. So that was a nice retest for CDIO. Question now is, can it continue going up? Can it continue going up? Yeah, it looks like ACON is just playing games here now. But it's found a bit of support. A little bit of support. On our Discord, let's go Kiwi. Let's go. I'll let you change your name to Kiwi. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, take a look around and let me know if you have any questions already. Alrighty. Yeah, there is still sellers. Can we curl? Yeah, there's a lot of selling pressure there. That's for sure. A lot of it. Lots of it. Yeah, it's a 45. Yeah, there's a lot of selling pressure there. Nah, uh, nah. Nah. Let's see with. Anyways, inserts Ronaldo celebration gift. 7 months. Let's go. Come on. See. It's been 7 months. My goodness. See, like time really flies. Like I. Can we get some more alerts, please? Today's too boring. I know, right, Josh? I know. So slow. The green hat today. Yeah, do I have a green hat though? Do I have a green hat? Well, yeah. Josh wants an alert. We give alerts. Josh, sent. Sent. Come on, now we uh no. Come on. We don't have time. We need to go now. We need to go now. Yeah, that thing is yeah, it's trying to. There's a lot of selling pressure though. You're back in Mera? Okay, sounds good. Still love to play. Yeah. I don't know if I have a green hat, Josh. Don't think I do. Don't think I do. Year of the Green Dragon, is that what it is? Come on, give us a bounce. Give us a bounce, ACON. What do we need to call, guys? Josh, make the phone call. We need the bounce now. Now, now, now. The people are tired. We need a bounce now. Come on, Vance, make the phone call. Call Nancy Pelosi. My goodness, what a stupid stock. I think it's just giving us a. Either way, let's see if we can stay above that range. So if we can stay above 450 to 440. You know what I hate is when a stock sells off so easily, but then when it comes time to bounce, it's like, you know what? That's amazing. So Mark just made $4,000, $4,500. Mark. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yep, TNA. Give us the damn bounce already here. We don't have time for your rubbish. May not be a bylaw because trade. Okay, sounds good. I heard you on live. I know, Mark. No, Josh is a Boomski's Mark. So good job. Congratulations. Beautiful. Says I was out of ACON at this morning high. Tell her to get back hit sides. Nancy. We have secrets. Unbelievable. That thing bounces a little bit and then goes back down. What's ZCAR doing? Everything is selling off. ZCAR selling off. CLBR could not break above 350, so that's a sell-off, right? CDIO though looks nice, right? As a potential longer hold, that thing looks nice. So slowly curling, slowly pushing with the 9 since the bottom, $2.30, 9 all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Interesting. What's the volume on that candle though? Is what I want to know. Let's see. Edit that. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that for sure. I mean, you're gonna have to wait for a sell-off now. Yeah. So closer to 240-ish. NKTX. NKTX. Spy calls. He has calls. Wow. Ooh, what's ACON? ACON again. ACON is back to like there's just so much selling pressure on ACON. Right. So it looks like we're consolidating, we're holding a specific range, we go up a little bit, but then the selling pressure steps in way too quickly. Right. So it looks like we're closing these candles about 440, but that's pretty annoying, isn't it? That's very annoying. La 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 la. I'm not sure. With no, 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 no. Mm, let's see here. It's looking good, DP. Okay. Yeah, we're playing with the bottom range now. So with the bottom range, I like what I like what CDI was doing. Like that a lot. Slow and steady. Honestly, on days like this, yeah, these are the ones to play with. Slow, steady. Especially if we get a fat red candle, because I know we will at some point. Stuff like this becomes nice to look at. My goodness, the last 2 weeks. Sheesh. Again, it's the start of the year. The start of the year. For some reason, this is the most annoying time. Most annoying. Okay, let me take a look at NKTX. NKTX. That's a nice push. A very nice push. Yeah, for sure. That thing said bye. Did it go off again? No, it went up the one time on the momentum scanner. Uh, now you have to keep singing, because you know the good times come. The good times in the market always come. So you keep singing, and then you wait for boom skis. It's just a matter of time before we get that 1,000% runner. Just a matter of time. Uh, let's see. This is why my long game matters in the no timing the market. No, that doesn't apply to everyone. No, 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 no. La, la, la. This is based on USA. Okay, let me take a look, Josh. Initial. Okay. 11 points. Okay, 25 years. Monthly. 300. 10%. La, la, la. 950. That thing's on fire. I like that, Josh. I like that. Yeah, make that money work for you in the background while you're working on the front. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. That's a nice little. I'm gonna take I don't know if I can take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that and post in the large cap channel. In the large cap channel. What's Disney doing? I want to take a look. Yeah, Acon is. We should have given up on that thing when it broke down. What's Disney doing here? Yeah, I like Disney. I like Disney off $90 every time. Look at this Disney daily chart and tell me that it's not beautiful. Tell me it's not beautiful, guys. What happened to all the lines here? Tell me this chart isn't beautiful, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me this chart isn't beautiful. Tell me I'm gonna go from the bottom. And it's a nice little uptrend, right? So tell me that chart isn't beautiful. Right, so we initially had that resistance right there, resistance, kind of breakout, and then retest, and then support $90, right? 89 to $90. So now we're green today because everything else is green, right? So absolutely, absolutely. You that's your entry price. Okay, yeah, that's a nice entry. It's a very nice entry. That thing pushed all the way to 270. 19 calls at $5. Only $1 per share, Yogi. Yeah. No, 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 no. So 275. Two, mm, yeah, 275. My goodness, NKTX is just sending it. Absolutely sending it there. Sheesh. I think it's going for $10, isn't it? No, 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 no. Let's see. One. So one, two, three. Careful. It's a monster, Lewis. That's a nice run. All the way to $10. All the way to $10. Do not do not have a trade list like POS. Yeah, it should be. It should be. That thing just could not find a base, and when it did, there was too much selling pressure in the way. My thoughts on bets. I don't like bets. Uh, I don't like bets. I don't trust bets. Bets might as well be on the same list as ACON. You know, might as well be on that same list. Might as well. There's levels to this, 31 months virus. 31. Is that the same as Peter? I think so, right? Or maybe like, yeah, 31. Much love. Let's go, virus. Thank you very much. Much love. Let's go. 31. Isn't that crazy? That's wild. Let's go. Yeah, I think virus has to be like the highest, along with Peter. The highest. There's levels to this. Yes, yes, yes. La, 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 la. We've had a lot of fun moments, though. Virus knows. Virus has a list of videos. We've had some crazy streams. Some crazy streams. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah. If you become a member in the last year, you've missed some violence. You've missed some stuff. These streams are nicer than they used to be. They used yeah. Anyways, let's go, Joe. We're not leaving, Joe. 23 months. We're not leaving. Well, if anything, we're moving to Hawaii, Joe. Let's go. We are not leaving. We've been through the we've been through the Russia war. We've been through COVID. We've been through so much. Market pump, market crash, market. We've been through market the S&P halting. If you haven't seen the S&P halt, it's violence. You know. Yeah, SPEC is holding a double bottom at 265. Justin. Next resistance around 285. What's your position? Performance pack? You have to give me details. You're looking for an entry? I'll take a look. NCNC? I'll take a look. I will take a look. SNES? Don't let Joe don't let Josh see your comments, Vance. He's gonna fight you. He's gonna fight you. Uh, na, na, na. Oh, I see why. Yeah. So $2.85 in fail. $10 fail for NKTX. Thank you very much, Bob Chow. Thank you. Thank you. 16. Na, 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 na. Uh, na, 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 na. Mm, 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 mm. Julie. Mm, okay. Na, na. And I think of amazing overpriced churros. I like churros. Churros are they're a good thing. Looks like Mohammed. It looks like we're bouncing again. So CLRB is bouncing again up to $3.30. $3.30. Let me take a look at this other one actually. Reverse split today. Be careful with that. Be careful. I'm still surprised though that like we haven't had that crazy 300% runner yet, Josh. 1,000% runner and the year, what the hell? Unbelievable. With today's films, yeah. Yes, yes. I despise Disney. Yeah, I think what they've done is made the price not behave as well as you would hope it would. So I think they ruined the company with all their rubbish, all their rubbish. Is that 19 pennies? Okay, the spread is a bit ridiculous though, so it's gonna need to break out. They ruined my favorite two franchises and Unforgivable. Which two, Dan? Josh. Which two? I would recommend. Na, na, na. Um, 2020, 24. Cap 24. 24. Let's take a look. Mera. Indiana Jones. Star Wars and Marvel. I love those. Yeah. Star Wars. That's a really nice run up actually. That's a really nice run up, Yogi. I like that. Yeah, 22 to 24. Yeah, that's a really nice run. Good recovery. What's Bitcoin done in the meantime though? Still at 45. Bitcoin is holding up nicely. Nicely. Very nicely. Some unusual volume for this one here, so I'm gonna add this one. Uh, na 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 na. Let's add this one to the list. I just Anyways, you sold Mara and CLSK. Okay, nothing is pumping. I know, right? Yeah, nothing's really pumping for now. Let me post this one in the small cap for Vance. Vance the criminal goat. Uh, is that no? That's a smaller time frame. Volume. Na, na, na. There you go. Piff, what's your question? What is your question? Mara does have resistance there though at 24, 24.20, 24.20, 24.30. Yeah. What's your question? Come on, CDIO, send it already. What's SPEC doing? Still holding? Yeah. One of those stocks is coming though. One of those days, like one of those 300% runs. I cannot wait. Come on. One of these days, the market will wake up again, and then it'll be Christmas, and then the rest of the year will flow. Yeah, exactly. I agree. So I may try to hold that first. 1850. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Uh, here you go. You see 11 QSG. Good morning, Daryl. Happy New Year to you as well. How are you? And YQ. Good luck, traders. Okay, sounds good, Calvin. Sounds good. SNES. Let me go take a look at SNES. Um, let me take a look. SNES Tech. I swear SNES has news every single damn day. Every day SNES has news. And somehow it always finds a way to pump and dump. What a stupid stock. Anyways, the good thing about this though is that it held $1.20 on Friday and then it continued bouncing from that 120 level. That's all I wanted to see. For now, it has resistance at like $1.43 ish. So if you can break above that level, break $1.50, maybe it's actually gonna run. Oh Lord, terrible timing on your part. I know. So yeah, if you can break above that, that 144 ish level, there maybe, Daryl. Every day, exactly. Like every day, these guys have news, and then it's a pump and dump. Every single day, it's a pump and dump. News, pump it, dump it. LF does look nice. Super slow, but it looks nice. It's actually done quite well. It's a what? Pest control. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. There goes Alev, a sing. Alev is doing well. the kill fertility rats. Well, no wonder the damn stock is so volatile. Joe, yeah. If Joe's playing Minecraft while he's not at work, you know that the market is slow. Pretty damn slow. La, 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 la. Yeah, we have 30 minutes. 30 minutes and then one on ones. To recovery, I feel some news is coming. Jeremy, I see you. Wow. You remember that? That stock was at $10 and then to the abyss. I see you. Let me look. Just because. Just because ICU's actually been recovering though. That's the thing here. Like it's yeah, it's done well the last few, like including all of last week. Um, it's actually done well. So now you have resistance at like 60 cents, Jeremy. Right. So the last three rallies, right? So the last three rallies we failed right there, and it's approaching that level again. So close to 60 cents. Is what you have for resistance. But yeah, it's done well the last few days off a demand zone, right? And then a bounce. So that's not too bad. You go back in at 46. Okay, that's nice then. Yeah, you're nice. You're nice and green. So this is turning into a window seat on Alaska Airlines. uh, Ohana. That's what. What is that? So, aloha Ohana. Aloha Ohana. Huh? What does Ohana mean? Crystal ball. La, mm, la. I'm telling you, Mark, you're crushing it. I know you're listening. You're crushing it. I know you don't think you're performing as at the level that you want to be performing at, but you're crushing it. So keep it going. Keep it going. Crushing, crushing, crushing. Amazing. Mark wants to. Yeah. Family. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, that's cool. Mahalo means thank you. Mahalo. Aloha means hello, goodbye. Mahalo means thank you. Okay. Ohana. Family, Ohana. Hello and goodbye. Ohana, family. Cool. His voice is tiny. This is unbelievable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me let's see. Look at the damn BTC on the 3 minutes. Yes, please. Yes, please. 3 minute BTC. Hakuna Matata means no worries. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Hakuna Matata. Anyways, yeah, we just need to break out here, Josh. Just right there. Just need to break out. What is that? 45 200. That thing looks nice. Demand zone, supply zone, bouncy bounce. Ooh, we just break out. Futures on BTC. Yeah, just give us a breakout. BTC, and then we're off to the races. Off to the races. So that's what BTC has been doing this whole time. Even when it dropped to 41, it still came back and closed above 42. So BTC said, "Hakuna Matata." It means no worries. So until something happens with the ETF, though, we're gonna do either breakout or just consolidate. So we need news. We need the catalyst. We need boomskis. What's BlackRock doing on vacation? What the hell? I know we need a squeeze. Like seriously, we need something to pump. This is unacceptable. Alev looks nice dosing. It's slowly creeping up there, nice and steady. Super slow, but nice and steady. But we need that 1,000% runner. I bet you it's gonna happen. Like one of these days, it's either gonna happen after hours or happen pre-market, and then we're off to the races. Yeah, they've had it since 2022. Yeah, these dudes don't buy the tops. No toppies. No toppies. Okay, let me send you a. It means no worries. Uh, there you go. A breakfast, buttermilk, pancakes, eggs over easy, and some bacon. That sounds delicious. That sounds so good. I would so when we went to Vegas, we went out for pancakes. My goodness, you guys have good pancakes. We have rubbish pancakes in Canada. Not even kidding. Like I like pancakes. I like pancakes, but I've never liked the Canadian pancakes. I think they're trash. I don't know how they make them differently, but when we went to that whatever place that was, Josh, those pancakes were the best pancakes I've ever had. So that was amazing. But the market, we're currently experiencing a large volume of calls. Your calls are important to us. Your estimated hold time is 2 years. Saying beautiful 910. I like it. Yeah. So just keep moving that stop loss up. Yeah, Black Bear Diner. Yeah, that was good. That was very good. We have poutine. I don't like poutine. Poutine is see I yeah like poutine. No pancakes at the Tim Hortons, Yogi. I don't think we have pancakes. Even if we do, I don't remember the last time I was at a Tim's. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully your stop loss is all the way up there. Because as soon as we went below the blue line for the first time, so below, look at that, below the blue line for the first time since 85 cents, and then it's struggling, right? So as soon as that thing crossed below $1.40, it struggled. To IHOP, yeah, I went to IHOP in Canada. I don't like the pancakes. I don't think so, Yogi. I don't think so. I think they have stuff like bacon and egg sandwiches or like bagels, uh, stuff like that. Yeah, THCH. Yeah, SPACs, SPACs, poutine. I'm posting. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Uh, I have dreams of the. I'm telling you, you guys have no idea. You guys have no idea. Look at the large cap channel in Discord. Look at the large cap channel in Discord. Mark is crushing it, right? So crushing it. Um, crushing it. Yeah, crushing it, crushing. So market sitting at what is it? Almost $6,000 for the day already, Mark, and $18,000 on Friday, $6,000 today, crushing. Uh, but what happens when the halving happens? Does it price in automatically? Yeah, that just has to do with like the with um so it's not like the price will be cut in half. It's more so like the supply and like the minting process. Let me call it minting. Josh can give me a better word to use already. So it doesn't like it's not the price itself, right? It's like supply and demand, right? So it's like in that sense, I guess it's kind of similar if you're comparing like a split to the halving. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Beauty. La, 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 la. Yeah, the best I can give you is there's simply too many variables. Yeah, yeah, it's not there's no pricing in. There will be excitement, I think. As we go into usually there is right. So excitement, as we go into these events. But you just want to be careful. Yeah. So, but not like nothing changes with the price itself, though, right? If that's your question. You've been there. You've been to Black Bear. Black Bear is fire. The country potatoes. Yeah. Uh, there's a more supply. No, there's no more supply, Mohammed. There's no more supply. Cuts in half. Yeah, less supply. Less supply comes to a market from it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, from transactions. There you go. Yeah. So the supply doesn't go down in the 21 million. La, 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 la. It's all about the rewards. All about the rewards. La, 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 la. Sweet. On a nice rebound, BA. Nice, 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 Dan. Nice, nice, nice. Is how you can measure sentiment in crypto. We more than 3 billion in cash inflow into the market Wednesday to Friday last week. Yeah, yeah. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet, become a member. Come join us. CDIO still looks really good. So CDIO is hitting new highs of the day here. So that's amazing. Amazings. So I like what that's doing for sure. I like what that's doing for sure. Trading would be proud. Fauci, Mister. There goes BTIX with a break above 19. A break above 19. Uh, so now if that thing can find a way to stay above it, that would be good. So just unusual vol in penny stock and the science. It did exactly 1850. Yeah, that was quite nice. Very nice. It almost looks like a cup and handle now, doesn't it? Like a cup and handle. Send it. Send it, send it. Yeah, the volume for some reason 4.5 million when the average is 1.5, so that shows up on scanners. So hopefully, I mean, this is not a massive move, so hopefully it has more in the tank, you know. Hopefully it has something in the tank and send it. Don't like those at all. Hmm. BTC, it looks like we failed again, Josh. 45,200, another 3 minute resistance fail. So nothing wrong with that. Just raging. Must everybody waits. Everybody waits. I bet you we have a decision this week though. La, 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 la. Wednesday? You're thinking Wednesday? Wednesday. Well, it better be like Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, Josh. It's Wednesday morning and then pump it all day, you know? Wednesday. Very last minute. Yeah. Uh, Oprah's house. And who's we, Noah? You are or we? We? You? We? I think it's so slow, Vance. I like penny stocks like after hours, you know, like into the close. During the day, I don't expect much, so I don't know if I expect anything till like after hours. Till after hours. La, 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 la. SMCI. La, 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 la. Cool. Cool. Altcoins, this was all last week exactly. Who weren't directly going to take steal the next week? Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Send you a screenshot. A screenshot. Choo-choo-choo. Okay, link. Should be a link here at some point. Below 4, Mohammed? Dang, yeah. As soon as, see, this is why. This is why. That's a reminder, you know, as soon as something goes below that low, Mohammed, we just leave it alone. Leave it alone. As soon as it shows us the warning, like, hey, I'm going below support for the first time, like that first bounce and then goes below, yeah, don't touch it. You know, don't touch it. This was a nice breakout, actually. It's a nice little breakout. Itsy bitsy rally. Bullish is the setup for big short. Liquidate bulls and our money and now run. La 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 la. We have a movie before. Oh yeah, we have multiple times, and it usually works like that, Josh. It's never as it seems. You know, it's never that obvious. It has to be. There's always something that comes in to shake the tree, shake, 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 shake before the true move. So that's always why I'm a bit skeptical when everybody's overly bullish on anything. Bullish, okay. Well, market makers come. They come. Na, na, na. Exchange. Na, 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 na. 2021. Na, 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 na. Trading, na, 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 na. Takers and 2%. Uh, huh. Na, 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 na. Cool. But 12 years of with these chakras, the market makers know the game and they played well. I hate but they're exactly, Josh, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, virus wants blood, Saudin. Red. What do you think of Peloton as a long-term play? Yeah, I was about to trash Peloton immediately, but no, Peloton is. Let me take a look. Like Peloton needs like big changes, you know. I think Peloton as a bike, I think that the communities that really enjoy Peloton as a long term play. I don't think this company will ever go to the abyss. I think they're going to need to pivot and have a different business model, and eventually maybe never go back to $200 or the $100 that they were at. But I think they can do well. But at the same time, though, I would focus on the technicals, and buying at this price. I don't think that's the right time to like this little triple bottom there. That might have been it for you, right? Um, for now, again, you can see that we're kind of sitting at the top of the range, right? Fail and fail and fail and fail. So if you're asking because you want to buy this thing right here, just below $7, I think it has a problem. So I would give it time to see what happens here. Alrighty, or maybe you get a nice little dipski closer to $5 to $4 is what I would be looking at. If you're really looking at this thing long term, maybe again you need to like dig into the company, dig into the company. La tells me that terrifying. Oh yeah, I think the closer we get to as the week goes on, I think the BTC moves will be chaos. Chaos. TCRT. Yes, absolutely. TCRT. What's your position? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's your position in TCRT? Vinayak. I know you've been asking this question quite a bit. Okay, in at 15 cents. Well, you're right in that position for now, so that's a bit of a problem. What do I think about it? I think you bought at resistance. If I put a line across, if I put a line across your entry, which is 15 cents right there, your entry is exactly at resistance. Yeah. So I think Vance. I think Vance answered your question, right? So there you go. You should have an answer to your question already. Um, and then if it can break about 15 cents, that's cool too. Alrighty. If you can break about 15 cents, that would be good too. Is that these monsters are fighting for positions against each other? No, not entirely coordinated. That's yeah, exactly, exactly. And they can't hide the market from us. We just have to know when to follow because they have to pick a direction, and then we follow the direction. If they could, if they could keep the market for themselves, they definitely would. Day for Sherwood, QSG. QSG. 220. Rally, Dipski, 220. Cool. The only advantage. Let me take a look at this one as well. A retest maybe. Scalpies. Yeah, no, like make no mistake though, there are scalps all over the place. You can scalp like 10 cents over here, 10 cents over there. You can do all these little scalpies and take your profits quickly and run, right? So that part will never go away. I think what we just want though is for the market to pick a direction, or for the smaller caps to give us 300% runs, 1000% rallies, right? So we're just being because we've become accustomed to those. But again, look at CDIO. CDIO has been curling, right? So we talked about this one over the weekend. It's done well. So you can still do scalpies all over the place, right? Yogi's been scalping Mara, right? Mara from a demand zone 22 something to 24. There's been like scalpies all over the place, right? So that's where the education comes in, right? So that's where the teachings and whatnot. That's where that comes in. Do you use the 1 minute time frame? Yes, I do. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I do. Most of the time, the only time frame you see on my screen is the 1 minute. Most of the time, 99% of the time, unless I'm zooming out to talk about something else, it's the 1 minute that I'm on. Most of the time, and then sometimes yeah. Supply. SQQQ demand zones. Uh, la, la. Yeah, yeah. As levels of playing field as we will ever we will ever have in the financial markets. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Behind the curtain. Yeah, that's the good thing about crypto, Josh. Is, you can see everything coming. I know. I was about to say it, Dan. Yeah, you can see it coming. It's everything is out there in the open. It's not like these crazy transactions. Where you're like, oh my goodness, this company just had the most amazing news. The stock was pumping already. Someone knew. Nancy Pelosi knew that this was coming. Oh, this person knew that this was coming. Crypto is different in that sense. Namir, good morning. About to make a move on Alev. Not purchased yet. Alev. Alev. As long as it stays above $1, as long as it stays above 112, Namir. As long as it stays above 112. If not, it's going back to $1. Nah. Bitcoin's still fighting. Fighting. Uh, the big in terms of profits, has a stable portfolio and does not make trades at all. Works, yeah, it does. Yeah, see that as a win in not liking how it feels today. Costa, that's a win. I think I'll stop today. No, that's a win, Costa. That's a win, right? When nothing is behaving like it should, honestly, you don't have to trade every day, right? You don't have to trade every day. Like I've had multiple days where I'm like, you know what? I wake up in the morning and I see stuff and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the gym instead, and then I'm gonna, do other stuff. You can do other stuff. You can research your long-term investments. You can do, you can work on tech. You can do so much more, right? So, yeah, right. So not every day is for trading. Not every day is for trading. If it doesn't feel like it's working, step back and just watch, right? Or if you have days where like nothing is working, then you need those setups, like your like your favorite setups, right? The days where you're like, you know what, I like this, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna scalp this, I'm gonna scalp this. And then on days that seem hard, you need to go back to like, okay, you know what, I like double bottoms the best, so if I don't see double bottoms on anything, I'm gonna leave it alone. I like demand zones. If I don't see a green zone on anything, I'm gonna leave it, right? Some days you just play with demand zones, like, hey, until this thing gets to a demand zone and it's curling back up, I'm not gonna touch it, right? So you can do stuff like that. You can do stuff like that. There's not there would never be like that simple, one fits all like market strategy. There's yeah, it's always going to be you combining all your years of experience, your education, and then making a decision. You know, you know. Interesting. Uh, Interesting. Extension. They have didn't see any news. Did they? I have no idea. I'm actually. I have no idea. Yeah. La, 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 la. Yeah, the best thing to do is always to look at the SEC's website really quickly, Todd. Unless you want me to, I'll take a look. Just let me know. I don't know if your question is, yeah. Can you check Netflix? I'm thinking of it stays above 480. You can run to, sure. Netflix. Netflix. If we stay above 480 is what you're saying? Okay. Not quite there yet though, but yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. I mean, there would be other stuff along the way, like 490 to 494 to 500, yeah. But yeah, that 480 level is actually coming from, yeah. There are quite a few like right there. See all these candles, and like right there as well. These two candles on the daily, and then all the way across. So yeah, 480 is a big level. So if we can break and close above 480, that's a good thing. Yeah, yeah, Dan says deciding not to trade is probably the more is more important than actually trading, because if you force a trade, you will lose. Exactly. I think we've had a few forced trades today, Dan, and yeah, so absolutely, let the trade come to you. Don't force it. Don't force it, especially at the beginning of the year. I've been spamming this little chart, for quite some time now. Like the first month can be very annoying, very annoying. We've had a few short squeezes in February though, so maybe this month is stupid, and then next month we take off, right? So, and then like into March. March is usually when summer's coming back around. People get excited. This year we have elections too, so um, yeah, we should have some momentum plays. Momentum plays. Facts. Opinion. Let me take a look. SPRC. 460, 460, 460, 460, 460. opinions. Uh, what is that? 450. Okay. And, okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Vance. Thank you. 10%. Nice. Election come election primaries, BTC halving, rate cuts. This is going to be a fire year. There's so many things. That's there you go, Dan. Right? Dan says that's the reason why I take cruises in January. Right? Not much going on in the market. Yeah, like January is super super annoying. Super super annoying. It's the most annoying month of the year. You go in with a lot of excitement, like that we just talked about this with Josh, right? You have expectations first, the year starting. I need to print monies, I need to win more, right? Market maker said, yep, yep, sure, sure. uh, and my entire arm is numb. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's one of the worst feelings. You kind of yeah. La, 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 la. So do I have an excuse to take off IE? Yes, you do. After lunch and then maybe after hours. You don't want to miss after hours though, because something could happen. It's just a matter of time before something goes up 300%. And then happy birthday. Yes, I guess. I guess. Uh, okay, cool. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, Lynn. Na, 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 na. There you go. Anyways, let me know if you have any last questions, guys, and then we will hop off it so I can go do some one-on-ones. Hop off and go back to Discord. Um, already. So yeah, this is the I think the start of the year honestly is the perfect time to do one-on-ones. So people can learn some stuff. So when the year comes around and it's boom skis, we make monies. So I think this is a good time. So again, don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already. Don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already. Uh, Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, become a member. Come join us in Discords. Alrighty? If you need to upgrade to become a goat, become a goat. Come join us. Come join us. Get some one-on-one time. While I'm looking at this, is to go La, 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 la. Spotted that. Cool. Mm. 114. Okay. Hopefully stays up there. Yeah, go play. That sounds like that's Calvin. You like the music? Good. Can you look at nine, James? Yes, of course. Um, yeah. Goal for the day. Fire. Yeah, I think futures are nice, especially on like now like this, Dan. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think that's very nice. QSG, and then I'll take a look at. Isn't it crazy how like it rallied like that, Mohammed, and then lost it all? Basically came back down to retest the breakout. Yeah, but now it stayed up above $2 though, so that's good. Nine. Uh, what am I looking for? Are you in a position? It looks like it's testing a nice little downtrend too. I'm going to do it over the indicator so you can kind of see it a bit more. So like right there, right? So um, right there at James. So if it can stay above $2.40, not too bad. Stay above 240. If not, you're about to sell up to $2. $2. La, 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 la. Okay. You're welcome. Madness. There goes your bounce. There goes your bounce, Nimir. Stop is at 10. Beautiful. There you go. Maybe your stop loss shouldn't be in the red anymore. Actually, 11. Yeah, 11 is bouncing. Good job. $1.21. So your next resistance is 122 actually, which is the VWAP, right? So just be mindful of that level. Be mindful. But yeah, it's that's a nice little bounce. You're in the green now. Try not to go red. It looks like BTTX is still fighting up their Vance. Fighting, fighting, fighting. 140. Okay, yeah, just keep moving your stop loss up. And if it goes to 140, Christmas. If it doesn't, still Christmas. Or just leave it at the same price if you're okay with, like that position. Katie, yeah, don't worry. We'll not miss it, Katie. As long as we're not sleeping. There goes 122, 11. 11. Elevation oncology. Elevation. Have a Josh, have a blessed afternoon as well. Dan, have a blessed afternoon. A blessed afternoon. Yeah, the bits are slowly catching up, Vance. Slowly catching up. Slowly. Slowly. Alrighty, y'all. Gail, I'm gonna have to add you to the one-on-one channel, Gail. So you have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Done. And then I'm going to take this one as well. Permissions. Cancel. Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, the 40. Yeah, slowly, slowly, slowly. A left looks good. A left looks good. Namir, good job. Good job, good job, good entry. Slow and steady. Slow thrust. Varys, are you going to the bush again? To the bush? To the bush, Virus. Some hunting, some American Airlines. Okay. Na 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 na. Resistance. Na na na. Uh, na 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 na. There you go. Perfect. NKTX, Mike. Oh my goodness, Namir, look at that thing go. Look at that beautiful thing go. What a sweet entry. Yeah, you're in at that 204 demand zone. There are a few names actually looking. See, like those scalps all over the place, guys, right? QSG. The scalps and little scalps here, little scalps there. 201. Yeah, like the little scalpies all over the place. You just have to find the ones you like, right? NKTX. NKTX. This is why again the Happy New Year to you as well, Mike. Oh yeah, yeah. Mike is Mike. How are you liking the weather? How do you like the silly weather? Yeah, NKTX has done well today. It seems to be struggling for now though at $8 and 36 cents. Let's call it 8.36. 8.36, Mike. So if it can break above that level and actually hold it, that would be a good thing. That would be good. The weather. Storm coming in, virus. Trying to catch up with you are. That would be fire, actually, virus. That would be fire. Fire, fire, fire. Carvin, B fly. I'll take a look. I'll take a look in Discord. You sold, you made money. Is beautiful. Congratulations. Good job. That's a nice exit, actually. I know you're waiting for the 40, but I think that's a nice exit. Maybe a retest of the kernel of the view app, right? So let's see what happens. Except Edmonton. The world is boiling. Oh, oops. Yep, except for us, minus 30. Minus 30 degrees Celsius. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, that's what we get. That's what we get. ACON. I mean, I guess ACON has been consolidating, and that's what I said earlier, right? When something gives you new lows, if you're going to touch ACON again, it has to be at a level that it looks like it's really, really, really holding. And in this case, it looks like it bounced off $3.80, right? That thing kind of sat there for 20 minutes, right? So if it's going to hold that for 20 minutes, maybe that's a good thing, right? And then tight stop loss and then go again. So yeah, close below $4 was might have been your play. Now you just need, if you're now with it going up like that, you're better off waiting for a higher low retest, right? A sell off retest of something, and then so there goes the left with a bit of a dip ski. BTTX with a nice little pop candle, nice little pop. Minus 30. You didn't see the weather, Dan? Oh yeah. Yeah. I was showing this earlier. Yeah, right. Like look at the temperature for the next all week long. Minus 30, minus 36, minus more, minus more, minus more, minus more. Celsius, Celsius. Yeah, it's cold. And then I like how they're like sunny with partly cloudy. Like, nope, get that rubbish out of here, please. Get that rubbish out of here. 407, yeah, 406. Hibernation weather, exactly, Stuart. That's like my account every day. Yep. Have a great day, Jay. Another day of learning. Absolutely. Keep learning. The sun doesn't really matter when it's that cold, does it? No. Can't be saying like it's sunny when it's minus 30. Like what does the sun have to do with anything? I'm like you're freezing. 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 So yeah, it doesn't really matter. Na, 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 na. Mm, mm. La, 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 la. Uh, la, 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 la. I wonder if we should actually. Let's see. La, 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 la. Okay. Oh yeah. Alrighty, guys. I have a one-on-one in 4 minutes, so I need to get some water and a cookie or something. Some like proper nourishment. So I'll see you guys later. Hopefully, something. If there's a reason to come back at the end of the day, we will come back. If there's volatility, if not, we're just gonna chill in Discord. Yeah, Z, peace. Have a wonderful afternoon. Be safe. If you have any questions, need any help, please ask in Discord. Please and thank you. Alrighty, and see you guys later. Alrighty, bye guys. Much love. Smash a like before you go if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not a member yet, come join us in Discords. Bernie, let's go, Bernie. Let's go. Jay, have a great day as well. Stuart, watch your back. Later, Justin. Justin's still waiting for you, by the way. Waiting for you, Justin. Become a member. Send me an email. I'll send you an invite. Send me an email at the top. Uh, Blizzy, see you later. Bye, guys. Bye, y'all. Bye, bye.